Hi, everybody. Welcome again to my virtual campfire. You got the Wingman here, and today we're going to talk about the health benefits of being an RVer, and we're going to talk about Valentine's Day, and I want to get your thoughts on it. I guess I have too much time on my hands, and I enjoy reading different kinds of stories, and I see parallels with so many things. If you are new to this channel, a special welcome to you. I am a former campground owner and a part-time philosopher, I guess, like most of us when we get old. We see things in a little bit different way than we did when we were young folks. So thank you for joining me today. All right, so Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and what does love have to do with RVing and camping? Well, I'm going to read this story to you and just kind of give you my take, and I'd like to know your thoughts. So please, if you've got a comment, positive, negative, you agree, I love reading your comments. So it says, love really does change how the brain works. This is out of Australia. Love can make people do crazy things. And now a new study is explaining why. Scientists in Australia have found that love really does scramble the human brain on a neurological level. Scrambles the brain. When your brain is scrambled, it may feel good sometimes, but typically, the decisions you make when your brain is scrambled, whether it's about love or buying something like maybe an RV, aren't always the best decisions, the decisions that are in your best interest. It says, while prior studies have established that romantic love has a connection to the release of oxytocin, which is often called the love hormone, within the brain, this new report documents how a specific area of the brain is responsible for placing our sweethearts on a pedestal when we first fall in love. Don't we kind of put these RVs, if we're going to go look and we got this dream, we can see ourselves, we can see our grandkids with us, are traveling the country, we could live part-time, full-time. And our brain starts imagining these things. And I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but if oxytocin is the love hormone that makes us feel good, doesn't it feel good to dream about those things? Like having an RV, being able to travel, go when you want, go where you want, and all that kind of stuff. It says this project was a joint collaboration featuring the University of Southern Australia, the Australian National University, and the University of Canberra. We actually know very little about the evolution of romantic love, says ANU lead researcher and PhD student Adam Bodie. Well, I know a little bit about love. You probably know a little bit about love. And like I said a second ago, when our brains are scrambled, I don't think that we think straight. And when we're in love, we're falling in love, we can't possibly think straight. Can we? I mean, if it works out, we're just lucky, seriously. Because that first feeling, puppy love, what do they call it? I can't remember the term for it. It's not puppy love, limerence. When you're in limerence, it's just, oh my God, I can't see anything but positive stuff. The story continues. It says researchers discovered that when people fall in love, our brains react differently. Our new romantic flame becomes the center of our lives. When you want something, whether it's a pickup truck or a new house or an RV, you want something so bad, it becomes this thing in your brain that you can't stop thinking about it. It's almost like when you have a song stuck in your head. You know what that feels like? It's terrible. It could be the best song that ever was, but it just plays over and over and over and over. It's like, if I can't stop this, how do you stop it from playing in your head? The answer for me is you get busy, where you're too busy to think about it, and hopefully it goes away. The story continues. Dr. Phil Cavanaugh, University of Canberra academic and blah, 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 associate professor, notes that this work indicates romantic love is associated with changes in behavior as well as emotion. We know the role that oxytocin plays in romantic love because we get waves of it circulating through our nervous system and bloodstream when we interact with loved ones, Dr. Cavanaugh concludes. The way that loved ones take on special importance, however, is due to oxytocin combined with dopamine, a chemical our brain releases during romantic love. Essentially, love activates pathways in the brain associated with positive feelings. I know that buying an RV is not the same as falling in love with somebody, but I think that something chemically happens to us. And when you've got a sleazy salesperson or even a normal salesperson, they know how to push those buttons. Who are you going to go camping with? Where's the first place you're going to go? What's on your bucket list? And they start throw the bait out there, and you're like a fish going to get you, and they reel you on in. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be excited when you buy an RV. You should be excited, but you should also be balanced with that excitement. Be measured and go, am I being over exuberant, overly optimistic, and I'm underestimating the amount of work it's going to take, the amount of money it's going to take for me to own this RV and maintain it properly? Many times people are. So what do you think? Valentine's Day is coming up. I know this is a weird story to talk about, but I think that there is a correlation between the dopamine, the oxytocin in our brain, and our desire to have those things. And when we do, our brains do get scrambled. Let's see. Here's another story. It's about escaping the city. And before I get into the story, a friend of mine recently said, "What's going to happen? What do you see in the future in the way of the RV industry? If interest rates go up." And I said, "Look, RVers are going to be there forever, no matter what. I don't care if interest rates double or triple from where they're at. Now, will there be fewer people that can afford them? Absolutely, there will. But I think there is something genetically in our DNA, not that wants to drive a motorhome, but something that is pulling us to the earth outside of these four walls and the concrete slab we may be sitting on top of. Something in our DNA. And the RV industry is the perfect avenue to get us closer to that dirt that we came from. It says, escape the city, living closer to nature benefits older adults mentally and physically. Americans have been leaving big cities in droves in recent years, and now a new study is giving older adults another reason to move. Scientists from Washington State University have found that even small, seemingly insignificant differences in the availability of green and blue spaces across urban areas may contribute to improved mental health and physical health. In other words, the more nature near your home, the better you'll likely feel. 1,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, your great, all the way back in time, family, mine, lived outside with no creature comforts. We were born in the out of doors. Society and culture and technology and changes has made it easier and insulated us from that. But I think there's something magical about the out of doors, something magical that the smell of dirt, literally, get dirt. When a little bit of rain hits dry dirt, it smells so good. What is that? It is something that is calling and talking to our inner DNA. I truly believe that. What do you think? Do you think something is calling us? I believe that campfires, it's a calling back from caveman times. It is a place of peace, of mystery, a place where you can plan and think and dream. And I believe a connection with the out of doors makes us healthier, happier. Maybe we can even live longer. The story continues. Study authors found that just 10% more forest space in a person's residential zip code contributes to a reduction in serious psychological distress, which refers to mental health problems that require treatment, may interfere with one's social life, work, or school. Meanwhile, another 10% increase in green space, tree cover, water, or nature trails also appeared to lower the odds that older individuals reported their general health as either poor or fair. I think that the people who RV, the people that go camping and hiking and spend time in the great outdoors, generally speaking, are not only happier, I think they're healthier. The air's cleaner. I think their senses are more ignited. I think their situational awareness is much broader. I think the level of responsibility that you will get when you are connected with nature increases. You're responsible for what happens to you. Nature doesn't care about who you are, or about what your feelings are. You know that. Being in the out of doors is so grounding, is so in our DNA. It says older adults with depression, anxiety, or mental health issues are known to be more resistant to medical interventions or talk therapy, which are the go-to treatments for these conditions. If exposure to green or blue spaces could help prevent, delay, or even treat poor mental health in older adults, we need to look at that more closely as a way to improve mental health outcomes in this population. I believe that inner desire, our connection with our Creator, is driving people towards RVing, to the benefits that RVing and camping can provide. It doesn't, the price, does it hurt? Hell yeah, it hurts. But it's not that thing on wheels. It's that thing under the wheels that the wheels sit on top of that we want to be connected with. And we want to spend that time with the people that we love. And that's why it's so important for me that the people that get into RVing understand it's not about the how big your RV is. It's not about, I got to go to all 50 states and get all the stickers and all that kind of, it's not about that. It's about that. It's about connection and connecting with people you love. It can be right around the corner. Some of the best, I guarantee you, just about within 100 miles of wherever anybody lives, there's 2 or 3 at least fantastic places to go camping and RVing. Even if you don't have an RV, go tent camping, which is the way most of us old folks started, was in a tent. I don't want to go back that far, but there was value there. I connected. I got dirty. I'd have to go days without taking a bath. It smelled like dirt. I played in the dirt. I built fires. I learned things. I saw things in the stars. I think that our health will improve if we can simply connect with nature. They're finding it. I mean, all these geniuses, these, experts. Wow, did you know that nature helps make people healthier? No kidding. I believe we all need that connection with nature, and RVing can help provide that. Let me know what you think, everybody. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I hope that this video didn't turn you off. These are the monologues, and if you go and look at the playlist, you'll see a Wingman monologue playlist. But then you'll see lots of dealer videos. These are Wingman approved dealers. These are honest people that have been in the RV industry for a very long time. They would love the opportunity to earn your business. They are providing these videos, and then we're putting them together on this channel so you can go and check them out. You can have them, compete with each other. These people are not trying to sell you the cheapest RV that ever was. They're trying to sell you an RV now, and then one maybe 3 or 4 years from now. They want to earn your business. Nobody is better in this country than these dealers are. So I hope you will poke around here on the channel and make sure you hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I am the Wingman. Remember, be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. Bye-bye, everybody.